Hi everyone. Today I'd like to talk about generational conflict and cultural identity in City Vale. What stood out to me while watching this film was how colonization didn't just affect the Sadiq people politically, but also deeply reshaped their sense of who they are, and more importantly, how different generations responded to that. In the film, we see a clear gap between the older generation, who still live by Gaia, the traditional city code of honor, and the younger generation, who grew up under Japanese rule. This clash plays out in how they think, act, and even how they see themselves. Let's start with Mona Rudo. He's a clearest example of someone whose identity is tied to tradition. There's a sense early in the film where he walks through the forest. The wide, slow moving camera gives a sense of calm and purpose. You can tell he's completely at home. This sense shows how he's deeply connected to nature and to his role as a leader. His word is stable. He knows exactly what being Sadiq means, and he's willing to die for it. His song Darkest Nobin shows the opposite. There's a moment where he's wearing a Japanese police uniform, standing in front of his own people. The camera uses over-the-shoulder shots and close-ups that make him look small, almost cornered. This kind of visual frame makes his inner conflict very clear. He's not really part of the Japanese system, but he's also not fully connected to his roots anymore. Dakis is stuck. He wants to live up to his father's values, but he's being shaped by a different world. The film doesn't judge him, it just shows how complicated that space in between can be. Then we have Tam Wali. He's a younger character too, but his position is even more unclear. There's a sense where he's leading a patrol and runs into Mona Rudo. You can feel the tension even without dialogue. They are both Sadiq, but the way the camera places trace between them and how Tam can look directly at Mona says a lot. That moment is a great example of mise-en-scène, how the space and blocking express emotional distance. Tam doesn't feel at home on either side. He's trying to survive, but he knows deep down that he's lost something. And again, the film doesn't offer simple answers. It just lets us sit with the discomfort. What I really appreciate about Sadiq Bale is that it doesn't idealize the past or oversimplify the present. It shows us that holding on to tradition can be powerful, but also painful. When Dakis finally joins the rebellion, the camera lingers on his face. He looks serious, not proud. Then silence says a lot. Choosing tradition in a broken world isn't always heroic, it's heavy. So, in short, the film uses generational differences to show how identity isn't something fixed. It's shaped, challenged, and sometimes fractured by history. And it shows that for colonized people, the question isn't just who are you, it's who can you be now. Thanks for listening. I will now pass it to my teammates who will take a closer look at these characters and their personal struggles.